Hello, beautiful people, ladies and gentlemen alike. A few days ago, at the time of this recording, on May 24th, 2018, John TotalBiscuit Bain passed away. As he described himself, he was the #1 gaming critic on YouTube. And that he was. He was a great part of our gaming community, and also the voice of many little gamers around the world. He had a great passion that went well past just gaming. I've been following him for a good part of the last 12 or so years, and he always had way more to him than just being a gaming critic. I remember, for example, all the talks about thematic mechanical abstraction, and he would always point out not only what was good and bad in gaming and games, he would always point out how to improve, and he absolutely enriched, in a way or another, everyone who cared to listen. Although TB's death wasn't unexpected given his medical situation, when I heard that TB had passed away, it finally struck me. Even though I never had the pleasure to meet John in real life, just like Trump stated, he did have ways of positively influencing people, in ways that we didn't even know possible, let alone realized. When I wrote to TB many moons ago, I told him, every now and then I'm talking to people about games I recently played that I loved. More often than not, they go, "Never heard of it." I go, "What?" So at times I stop and think, maybe I should start a YouTube channel talking about all these games that should receive way more love than they're given. But then I remember you exist. And at that point I just stated that I loved his work and that I wished he would keep going strong. And I just signed it and sent it to him. What I didn't expect was for him to reply. And he said, "Well, I'm not stopping you. What is?" I stood there looking at the monitor for quite a while. I really didn't expect to receive an answer. And I realized that I didn't have an answer. I kept telling myself, well, the world already has its cynical Brit. It surely doesn't need me. So today, this channel has started because I finally found an answer. I started this channel because I needed him way more than I care to admit. And I really hope to give back to our community even just a fraction of what he gave us over the years. So this is it, folks. Before we go, given John's love for music, I think it's only fitting that we salute him one last time with some fine melodic tunes of John Bain himself, the man underneath the top hat, the man behind the cynical Brit. This was Varstal, in memoriam of John TotalBiscuit Bain, lest we forget.
Baby, I'm afraid to say a top hat's more esports than you. Ooh, the photos came on through, strange as it seems, yeah. And now that you're sensing your doom, you rage and you fume in dismay.